So you end the week fairly strong. That's a fairly good score on a day like today. How did you assess it?
Yeah, it was tough. I played good. I felt like I left some out there on the backside, but yeah, I had a couple of nice 2 putts on the last 2 greens and from really long range. So really happy I was able to convert those and get it in the house anyway.
Does this potentially open any doors for playing down the road, do you think?
Doubtful. I'm going to be busy, and getting a sponsor's exemption is kind of like getting a golden ticket. So it's hard. And I don't see myself going to really try to 4-spot or 3-spot now, but maybe the ones in Florida. I know there's one like in Jacksonville, like in October, Jim Furyk's tournament, but I'm not gonna. My days of chasing it are over.
Did you try Senior Open qualifying?
I did. Yeah, I missed down in Cala.
Okay.
Yeah.
What did you get out of this week? I mean, to us, the finish is looks as good as we've seen in several years.
Really, honestly, for not playing, I feel like I can still compete out here. Like I said, I did leave some out there. I know, if I was playing week in, week out, maybe that wouldn't have happened. Yeah, maybe it would have. Maybe it wouldn't have, though. I don't think it would have. So, it's a nice feeling knowing that I still can compete with these guys, and it's a great week to come out and see everyone. Honestly, right. I mean, Steve gets a great field here, and I owe him a lot for always having me come back here and play, and certainly Nate always helps me out and get me in, making sure I'm in.
When you say left some out there, is that short game stuff that you're a little rusty on, or a couple mental mistakes?
No, it was probably more wedge play. I had it right in front of the green in 15, and thought I hit actually a very good shot. Ended up about 15 feet short and didn't convert. And 16, green high, pin high in 2, and I have probably the easiest bunker shot in the history of mankind, and didn't get it up and down. That feels like a bogey in that hole today because it's playing very short, so it's basically a par 4. And didn't come away with those couple of birdies down the stretch there. But again, I had 2 really nice 2 putts on the last 2 greens, so I think I about had 160 feet of putt of feet there, the last 2 greens. So really, that was nice to 2-putt those. Yeah.
You had mentioned this week you have a club in your hand, it kind of gets you ready for this. So what the other way? How does doing this week either help or add to when you go back to teaching and instructing?
Well, I think it adds, especially a lot of my juniors now that, they know I can still play. they don't get to see me play, really, because even when we go out on course, they're playing. I'm not usually playing. So, I think it adds a lot of credibility to, what I'm doing. And, I'm teaching, I'm doing 2 schools on Tuesday in Milwaukee. So, and I'm actually teaching tomorrow in Milwaukee. So a couple of individuals, but anyway, I'll be back at it, playing wise, I don't know what I'm going to do as far as that's concerned.
That said, I mean, these 7 or 8 years at University Ridge have been kind of cool for your generation, you, Jerry, Steve, to be able to, and Andy for that matter, I mean, because he never really had a hometown event when he, turned 50. I mean, as you look back on these 7 years here, how appreciative are you of the fact that you got to, ride out, a career in front of your home state fans?
Yeah, really cool. This has been, just a dynamite tournament, helping so many people, so many beneficiaries that, come away from this event that are better off today because of the event. And thank you to AmFam and Steve, and what they've done is just phenomenal. And for me, coming home, playing in front of the home crowd, even though it's not Milwaukee, it's home state, and you get a lot of support. It's fun, a lot of interaction, when I'm out there. So it's a lot of fun. It's been great.